for service. So I just came to Volkswagen service center. I will just take you through what are the things they have done. And so in my old i20, for an annual service of 10,000 kilometers or 1 year, I used to pay around. So hi guys, back to my channel after break. So today I'm gonna answer a very important question. First of all, sorry for the background noise because I'm just shooting from my home. There is no proper room or something. So first of all, we're gonna answer a very important question that you guys been asking. So how affordable or how expensive is this service of Volkswagen Polo 1 liter TSI? Because 2 days back I just did my first annual service. That's the 15,000 or 1 year service. So I just took it there and I just delivered it like 1 day before because there's been like lockdown restrictions. I took it to this Volkswagen Palakkad. Then I just took it back like 1 day later. So guys, I've given the vehicle yesterday for service. So I just came to Volkswagen service center to pick it up. But I'm still waiting for the actual bill. And so far there has been no problem. So only some scratches here and there because of my lack of concentration or something. And I just asked him to check for any sounds and all. Then the fuel efficiency indicator was slightly wonky, so I asked him to check that as well. So other than that, nothing else actually. So let's wait for the bill actually. So I have this bill with me and I will just take you through what are the things they have done and how I felt about the overall service, and I'll just show how my car looks after the service. Sorry for the background noise. So let's get into this cost part. Okay, so let's come to the labor details. So washing and cleaning, it seems like it is free. Okay, then car sanitization, 743 bucks. AC disinfection, it's they just put this smoke like thing, you guys would have seen it, 995 bucks. Paint protection treatment, 837 bucks. But other than that, oil cost 2600 bucks. Oil filter 99 bucks, seems reasonable. Screw, I don't know what screw, 200 bucks. Air filter 289 bucks. Pollen filter 367 bucks, and cleaner 104. So overall 2000 something for labor and 6238 for overall, including the 2577 plus 3660. I paid around 6238 bucks. One important factor what they told me that they only charge for these things, washing, cleaning, car sanitization, AC disinfection and paint protection. This 2577 is for that, which includes the labor plus the material used, all the stuff included. So they didn't charge for any of these things, oil changing, filter changing, everything, because they told that I'm eligible for 2000 bucks labor cost free. Otherwise it would have been like 8,000 something. So Volkswagen had done a good thing. I think even you guys will get it if you own a new car. So it could have been like 8,000, but I only paid 6,000. So now let me tell you how I feel about the overall cost, 6,238 bucks. So in my old i20, for an annual service of 10,000 kilometers or 1 year, I used to pay around 3,000 to 4,000 bucks. Okay, so compared to that, this is slightly higher. But imagine I did it like 2 years back. In 2018, I did the last service. Then I sold my car i20. So it was around 4,000 bucks, and now I believe it would be around 5,000 bucks maximum. So it's around 1,200 bucks, and I believe Volkswagen had done a good job in reducing the labor cost, because I heard tales that I had to pay 10,000 bucks or 12,000 bucks for the service. So I ended up paying almost half. And imagine, it's not that you are paying much, because i20 had a service interval. Even I think even the new Altros, even the new i20 has got a service interval, I'm not sure, 10,000 kilometers, but this is 15,000 kilometers. So you are actually getting 50% more mileage or distance you can cover actually. So if you compare that, 4,000 bucks at 50%, then you are actually, if you are driving an i20 for like 15,000 kilometers, you will almost end up paying 6,000 bucks. So overall cost, I'm happy. And overall service, this Volkswagen Palakkad, those guys have done a good job, because I've been just taking there for general washing and some checking up and all. So those guys were really good, even though it's a small service center. I'll just show some videos of that. They've done a good job, and people were very courteous, and the people were knowledgeable, because I heard some horrible stories about other dealerships up north and all, but here it's pretty good. And even in my Chennai, Volkswagen Sundaram Motors, they had a very they have done a good job, because even when they were delivering and when they had some initial doubts, they were pretty good. And I heard that the overall good review is good. So that's about my overall first service. I'm pretty happy. 7,760 kilometers, and overall service cost is good, because now I can drive for another 1 year, 15,000 kilometers, and even if I pay around 8,000, 10,000 bucks, I don't feel it's very high, especially considering the build quality and the experience overall I have, because the performance is good. I've been driving over some bad roads, I've been just ripping the car, and I'm happy with it. So as you guys are aware that my car had hit a massive pothole, and my alloy had a bend, and my tire had burst. So only mistake I made was that I should have actually claimed via insurance, because I should have actually put the spare tire, then should have driven back to the dealership, shown them the tire and alloy. I could have got this 12,000 rupee worth alloy for just 2,000 bucks. They would have reimbursed the 10,000 bucks. Then I could have got the tire anyway. I paid for one tire, and another tire I replaced for free. So I made a mistake. So if you guys are doing the same mistake or something, don't get it repaired, because I tried to repair it and it was a bad job. So you guys have to just put the spare and return it back. So other than that, I had a wonky fuel efficiency indicator. It was at times not consistent. So they just kind of diagnosed it and said that okay, there are not much of an issue, it's kind of a slight error, there is no problem with the sensor. So I just left it there. Other than that, I didn't have any issue. So overall 7,746 kilometers covered in 1 year because of this COVID. Otherwise I would have covered like more than 10,000 kilometers or even 15,000 kilometers. So if you have any more doubts, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll try and answer it as much as possible. So thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye.